Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, thanks for stopping in. Check this out. I want to show you my favorite way to rig my favorite flipping bait, or the way I rig most of my flipping stuff. I would say 95% of it is rigged like this, as in rigging Texas rigs for assault plastics. I use a 4/0. This is a owner jungle hook, phenomenal hook. I use them 5/0 as well. This is 25-pound test fluorocarbon. This is a Daiwa Samurai fluorocarbon, phenomenal fishing line. This is just a 1/2 ounce tungsten weight. I like tungsten. It's the only way to go, in my opinion, when you're flipping and pitching. It keeps everything small and compact. You can get it in a tight spot. So guys, you can see when I put pressure down on this hook, you can see the way that bait kicks up. When you set the hook, your hook point is going to be straight up. Your hook set's got to be straight up. So that hook point will always go into that fish's mouth, right into the root. If you set the hook sideways, it just doesn't have the same effect, and that hook point doesn't kick up. You'll snag some of the skin, but you always want them in the bone. So guys, stay tuned. I'm going to actually show you how I actually tie my snail knot and how I rig my soft plastics, just like this one right here. And yeah, let's get into it. Here we go. Right from scratch, guys. And this knot's really hard to cut off too. All right, let's get started. All right, guys, here we go. This is a 4/0 owner jungle hook, my favorite flipping hook. 4/0, 5/0. Go through the front of the hook, like towards your rod guide, almost like you're putting it on backwards. And I like to pinch it just right below the hook keeper, or the bait keeper, and you pull it. And then what I like to do is I just use both fingers and just wrap. This is 25-pound Daiwa Samurai fluorocarbon. And you just keep wrapping right there. And like I said, I think 6 or 7 wraps. And then just rotate. And then you just take that tag end, push it back through the loop that you're holding right there. Pull it tight. Not tight, but snug. And then always a little saliva first. Put a little saliva on there, and then just kind of relax it. And you want to work that loop over the bait keeper right there. So you really want to work that loop over the bait keeper, and you want to keep everything nice and neat. Pull on this one a little bit, get it over the bait keeper. Boom, you guys seen it slip over the bait keeper. Boom. I just like to give it an extra little tug. Flip up on it just like that, pull pretty hard, and then you got your tag end right here. You can see how clean that knot is too. Boom. The snail knot right there, and I'm going to show you why it's important here in a second. All right, guys, we got our snail knot tied. You guys can see that super clean. It comes through the front hook, or the front eye of the hook right there. Now when I drop this weight down, it always wants to pop up. So every little bit of pressure that you put on that right there, it just goes straight up in the fish's mouth, right in the bone, right where you want it. Super important too, when you set the hook on this, try to make sure it's an upwards hook set, so where this hook point's always rolling out. If it's down here and you're pulling to the side, that weight and leverage is really not there. So always an upwards hook set, or kind of like a 2 o'clock hook set, but try to keep it at noon. Super cool. And like always, my favorite punching bait, flipping bait, one of them is an LBA Baits ditch pickle. I catch a lot of fish on this. I use it as a trailer. Use it just by itself. Use it on chatterbait. I mean, I catch so many fish on a jig trailer, chatterbait trailer. But you can see, bam, bam, bam. And that gap's always in the front. That hook point's always in that bone of that fish's mouth. So, guys, Texas rig, tie a snail knot to a J hook. This is an owner 4/0 jungle hook. Check them out. Guys, I promise you're going to land more fish. Guys, gals, like I always say, I hope this tip helps. And until next time, good fishing. I'm out.